Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Kelsey Oki here on YouTube and on Instagram. And today we are going to help you perfect your plank. So there's a couple of things that are really important when you are working on your plank pose. And I know that you guys see these all across YouTube, like all these plank challenges and holding plank to get your arms strong and your legs strong and your core strong. But if you can't hold it correctly, all of that work, what is it for? You're likely going to injure yourself. So let's work on getting your plank super strong and super safe. So right from the get-go, you want your hands underneath your shoulders. They can be a little bit wider if that's what you need, but you don't want to have them too close together. You want your peace fingers, your pointer and your middle finger, about facing forward. Everybody's going to have a little bit of a difference, but you definitely don't want them out to the sides or facing in or even grabbing your hands together. You want your fingers pointing forward. Now from here, anchor down at the base of your thumb and the heel of your hand. If you let the weight roll to the pinky finger side, you're definitely going to cause yourself some wrist injuries. So really feel the weight of your plank centering in this area. So at the base of the thumb, the heel of your hand, the base of that pointer finger, that's where so much of your strength is. So we're going to have our hands setting down, weight is in the heel. And then what you can also work on is having these little grippy fingers. So if you feel like you're losing a little bit of your strength, practice gripping with your fingers. So a little grip here and there is definitely something that will help you when you're feeling like you're getting a little too tired. All right, so then, now let's step our feet back, coming into this plank position. We're gonna work from the ground up. So yeah, you're gonna have to have your arms straight. Any little bend of the arms, and you're going to be giving yourself a lot more work. So straighten your arms, push out of the shoulders. As you push out of the shoulders, you're gonna get this rounding through the upper back. Do you see how at my shoulder blades, there is rounding here? You don't wanna dump. When you dump in, you're going to be causing not only issues for your shoulders, for your biceps, your traps and your lats, but your core, your hips, everything is going to take a little bit more of that work because your upper back is not carrying its weight. So round through the upper back. You can even practice this while you're down on your knees. So pushing the floor away, you're getting that protraction. You don't want this retraction, this dumping. Push and round, and as you push and round, pull your belly button in towards your spine. All right, so the upper back is pushing. The shoulders and the neck are away from the ears. So there's lots of length through the neck. The spine is really long. A slight tucking of the tail, so you don't want to stick your butt up. Tuck your tail underneath you. So you really want to kind of squeeze your bum, anchor your tailbone towards your heels. From there, I want you to think about all those leg muscles. So with the leg muscles, the quads are going to hug towards the hamstrings are pulling towards the quads, the calves are active as we push through the heels. So all the muscles in the legs are definitely really active. You don't want to have soft legs. Also, so a lot of people will either push the heels back or come too far on the tippy toes. You want to think about stacking your heels over the balls of your toes. And then remember, go back to the key things. Anchoring down at the heel of the hand, pressing out of the shoulders, lengthening the neck and the spine. Get that rounding through the upper back as you protract the shoulder blades. Belly button pulls towards the spine. Tuck the tail underneath you. Muscles all hug towards the bones in the legs. Stack the heels over the balls of the toes. And stay calm and stay focused. And breathe. So when things get really trying, really troubling, we might want to hold our breath, but you are locking in all that discomfort, all the frustration. Instead, breathe it out. Let it go. So in and out through the nose. Calm your breath, calm your mind, therefore calming your body. And if you have to be in this plank position, say for a whole minute in one of the challenges that you're doing, don't worry about the whole minute. Instead, think about the 10 seconds that are ahead of you. I can do this for 10 seconds. Maybe I can't do a whole minute, but I don't have to tackle the whole minute right now. Tackle those 10 seconds. Maybe count down in your head. 10, 9, keep breathing, 8. Okay, 10 seconds are already up. Can I do the next 10? And if you can, count through it, be there for it, breathe through it, and move on from there. As a long distance runner, that's how I got through all of my marathons, all of my long runs. I would never try to tackle that whole 26 miles. I'm gonna run this mile. I'm gonna run the next mile. That's all I have to worry about right now. Mile 25 and mile 26 are way too far away. I don't have to worry about that. And that is the exact same thing when it comes to your planks. Just be in the moment that you have to be in. And if it gets to be too much, it doesn't mean that you have to quit. So say that you've been here for 45 seconds and you're like, oh my God, everything's locking up, I can't do this, then lower your knees. Still keeping that proper form. Give yourself that 5 seconds, 2 seconds, what do you need? Push back up. And if in 5 more seconds you're like, I'm dying, I can't do it, count down to 3. If you still feel that way, lower the knees again. So there's always a way that you can modify, that you don't have to quit. So we have to have that mentality of what can I do? How much am I able to do? How can I modify this? You don't have to quit. You are very, very capable. You can do hard things. Your body was made for this. So hopefully some of those plank tips helped you. Those things can absolutely be used when you're working in a forearm plank. So the only difference with that is that you're down on the forearms, but still all the same things apply, except for that you're not only pressing into the heel of the hand, but also across the entire forearm and the elbow. There are 2 options here that you can interlace your hands. And some people like to do that if they have very, very tight shoulders. But if you're able to keep the palms down, I always think it's a nice option. So play with both of those, see what you like. And hopefully that will help your plank feel stronger, go longer, making you feel encouraged that you can do any of these kinds of challenges that you find on YouTube, because you are a baddie. Let me see what you got. All right, so thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope these tips helped. Leave me a comment down below if they did, and what kind of videos you want to see up here next. I'm Kelsey Yogi on YouTube and on Instagram, so make sure you give me a follow over there. I'd love to see the stuff that you're doing. And like this video, subscribe. Have an amazing day. You guys take care. Namaste.